Everybody, I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. It's hard to imagine this not being a fun game to watch. It's the Colts going up against the Broncos. With that, let's send you out to Denver. We're standing by in the booth are two men who will call the game for us. That's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The children will groan. It's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway on EA Sports. The return comes now from Jordan Norwood. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Now a carry, it's C.J. Anderson. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. And on 2nd and 10 now.
Right here.
Again, Anderson. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The veteran Robert Mathis there to make the tackle. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. And on 3rd down, the Colts have added an extra defensive back.
Flooding the passing lanes.
Here's Lynch. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The 5-time Pro Bowler, Robert Mathis, able to get him down for a loss of 11 on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Here's Ryan Quigley now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Taken in at the 22. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Here's Luck. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt, they're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
In the backfield is Anderson. And they'll give it to him here. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. Fights off another.
I think the second tackler would have learned from the first.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to do a play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one. Well, that was a great example of what we've been told from the time we first put on pads as little guys in the backyard. Effort will be rewarded if you keep giving it. And how about that run? Broke through a couple of tackles, refused to go down, legs churning. I like what I saw there.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. So 2nd and 10 here. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Back to throw, Love. And the reception made by Dante Moncrief. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read.
Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Colts in possession of the football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Love. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Colts add on to their lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And this will be a touchback, and as we saw in week 1, the new rule, this one coming out to the 25-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
They'll come out in the pistol. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is now with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver, and it'll be 2nd and 10. In the backfield is Anderson. Here's Lynch. And that is incomplete. C.J. Anderson, the intended target. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. And the offense looking to pick up the 1st down after the 2nd down incompletion.
Here we go now. Green, 39.
On 3rd down, Lynch. He goes underneath for Anderson. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Ryan Quigley now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his 1st. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. And he did get it back, I do think, yes. So no turnover on the punt, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Larry Ridley is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this 1st half. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. Third down. So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. Now Luck. He's going to take another shot here. And that's caught inside the 35. He got 29 yards that time. And I guess, Charles, sometimes when you have a receiver well over 6 foot, you do that. Just put it up there, let him grab it, and he did.
And it certainly appears like a 50-50 ball, right? We always talk about that when both sides have a chance to get it, the receiver or the guy covering him. But I think the odds actually are in favor of the offense. They can see the ball coming oftentimes before the defender can get his head around. So I think that really goes to like 70-30, and they should be able to go up and get it most of the time.
And he got it there. Throwing again is Luck. And oh, not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Throwing is Luck. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I remember Philip Dorsett coming out of the University of Miami, ready to hit the league. All we talked about was speed, speed, speed. Just throw it to him, and you've got a great chance at a completion, but not that time.
Not that time. They tried a deep downfield with his speed, but incomplete. They'll run it with Gore. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
When it comes to converting 4th and short, I'll give you the rest of the running backs in the NFL, and I'll take Frank Gore. This guy's been at it since 2005, and yeah, it might be slowing down a bit, but when you need the tough yards, there have been few that have been better. On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested, and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a second.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. Gore back there is the lone setback. Second and goal as the offense looks to try to punch it in. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Frank Gore in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts are able to grow their lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we come to halftime here with the visiting Colts taking the lead to the line.